At the bus station. When you arrive at the bus station, pull down your tie or remove the tie to prevent strangulation. During the fight to board the bus, unfasten all the buttons of shirt and jacket to avoid losing the buttons. During the battle, to gain entry to the bus, tighten both shoelaces. 4. When you are hauled into the bus, you are hanging in the air, and the shoes may come off. Tighten your belt to avoid being undressed. During the scrambling at the door, remove your spectacles and hold tight to someone until you are in the bus. During the climb, pay no attention to human sounds. Also bear in mind words lose meaning until you're in the bus.
First, the structure of the poem is very organized. It's very opposite to the contents of the poem because the content of the poem is very crazy and chaos inside the bus and when you get in the bus. However, the poem is very organized, such as like it's just like a plain instruction when you get on the plane when it told you to do your seatbelts before the plane takes off. And also the words in blue, like such as strangulation, means about chaos and control. This is because strangulation and battle and hold and hanging in air and scrambling all means about what normally doesn't happen inside the bus and when you ride the bus. Also, it's control words because strangulation and scrambling in battle is not what you can do by yourself and is controlled by other people and the surroundings. Also, the orange highlighted words are the clothing items. They are such as spectacles, shoelaces, and jackets and buttons, and the tie. And these represent the things that hold you back from your achieving and what you want to success, such as the chaos. When there is a chaos in the bus, the spectacles and the clothing items hold you back because it might choke you and make you in danger.
The whole poem, throughout the poem, the writer used exaggeration, like the things that won't normally happen, like strangulation and hauled and stuff, that won't happen in the bus. So this is exaggeration, and all those words in yellow are the instructions. It's very detailed, and it represents a lot of things. For example, it says pay no attention to human sounds. Also bear in mind words lose meaning until you're inside the bus. This shows how much competition there are when the people are trying to get on the bus to take their journey to success, education, no matter what. So there's a lot of competition, and also tells you to be ruthless. So pay no attention, to be ruthless, and to tell you the world is very competitive. Shut it.
The poem also talks about being useless. It is like taking no prisoners to go to where you want and to get inside the bus. It's like don't caring about anything else that happens during when you get in the bus. And also, at the last sentence it says until you are inside the bus, and before that it says pay no attention to human sounds. Also bear in mind words lose meaning. When it says until you are inside the bus, it means that you have been succeeded and you are separated from the chaos and you are separated from the troubles and other things that's putting you in danger during the riding of the bus. So now everything doesn't matter if you are just on the bus. As the structure of the poem is very organized, opposite to the content of the poem, the tone of the person who's reading this poem is also very calm, which is also very opposite to the content of the poem, which is chaos and craziness while you get inside the bus. So it's very similar to the structure of the poem, which is very opposite to the content of the poem.